Welcome back to another episode of the Mythic Giraffe podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Ron. With a slightly scratchy throat, I apologize.
It's because you're slaying the dragon yesterday morning.
Slaying the dragon. It's every time, though.
Yeah.
I think it's from the breathing the air in the SCBA now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're breathing dry air for 40 minutes probably because you probably went through at least 2 bottles.
No, I only went through 1 bottle.
Yeah.
But, it just dries out your...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's people don't understand. It's just a bottle of air that's been sitting there for God only knows how long that you're being forced to breathe for however long under exertion. So you're it's like CPAP from hell.
Yeah, I was wearing my Garmin, and Meg from work and I we're both doing the Noom thing. She's like, "Tell me what the Garmin says for your calories burnt." I looked it up. It was 1,300 calories for one fire.
Wow.
And I wasn't even working hard.
Yeah.
I was humping some hose and doing other stuff, but not like the other people were working hard.
Yeah.
So that's how much calories you out. And I got, because I had to work morning overtime. And I've been trying to do fasting. After that fire, I was like, nope.
Yeah, you got to eat something after that.
Yeah. And a nice biscuit and some crappy ass egg. I don't know what it is about people in the fire department not knowing how to make scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs are disgusting. So
they are only disgusting because people don't know how to make them.
You make them like porridge.
Yes.
Ugh.
They're not supposed to be dry, rubbery. Ugh.
They're not supposed to be salmonella slime.
They're not salmonella slime. It's.
I don't like eggs to start with.
Luscious. It's just.
No, I don't. Every now and again, I'll have an egg, but no, it's not like I'm like, ooh, morning time, give me some eggs.
Man, I tried a new thing at the Chinese place the other day, and it was just ended up being like a pile of shredded potatoes with spices. It was hella spicy, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's a Chinese food spicy, which is different than.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not American like punch you in the face spicy, but it gets you in the back of the throat.
Yeah, it's that low build.
Yeah. But when I started eating, I was like, you know what this needs? Nice runny fried egg on the top. Perfect.
Yeah. I will say, we make some kind of, like fried rice and there's an egg on top and that does cut it. So
yeah, you need a nice egg. Or a ramen dish with an egg. Oh boy.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I've never had real ramen. So when that ramen shop opens, I'll be able to have real ramen.
Wait, where's the ramen shop opening?
Around the corner from East Moon. The old Red Door.
Oh, Red Door's gone?
Yeah, Red Door's been gone.
I never went to Red Door because it sucked, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Salisbury Institution.
Yeah, the company, the owners or whatever of East Moon are opening a ramen shop there.
That is the greatest news I've ever heard in my entire life. This is better than the day I got married.
Be sure to tell your wife that.
Yeah. I love ramen food.
Yeah.
I mean, real ramen, like not...
Yeah, I mean, it should be real.
Yeah.
So, and there's a macaroni joint on the south end of town now. There's a place in Seagull Square called Holy Macaroni.
They just do macaroni and cheese. We have a place that does macaroni
I have no
cheese.
idea. I haven't been there yet. They've been open for like a week. So
we have one in Newark that does macaroni and cheese. It's not even good macaroni and cheese.
Really? That's a shame.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
It's not the same company. So
we were talking yesterday, and I can't remember who we were talking to, but I was like, food in Salisbury just sucks. I was like, and I was joking. I was like, yeah, Sarah has turned me into a food snob. She's like, no, Food Network and Eating Good Places have turned you into a food snob.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you're right.
Well, one of the things I feel weird about the Eastern Shore is there's no restaurants that like specialize in local food. Like there are local foods.
Like, there's the Red Roost.
And that's a crab house that just does crabs.
Yeah.
But like you don't have like a crab cake place, you don't have like scrapple places, you don't have those kinds of like local food joints.
Yeah.
And maybe you used to, but you don't anymore. Well, you had English's chicken,
Well, Well, the
which
problem is, I mean, so many of them try to just cater to everything, and it's like, no.
no, make crab cakes.
Yeah, yeah,
Make amazing crab cakes and fries. Do crab cake sandwiches and fries.
yeah.
That's all you need to do.
Right.
You would
I'm
make a
sure there's
killing.
places like that in like St. Michael's and
Yeah, but that again, like the people live in Salisbury. The people
right.
go to Ocean City,
Yeah.
and there in Ocean City you get kind of crappy bar food
Oh yeah. Not
or
kind of.
super expensive
Yeah.
harbor side food.
Yeah.
In Salisbury, it's just chain restaurant after chain restaurant.
Yeah. It still kills me. People are like, oh yeah, like I was saying, we need a good Italian joint. And they're like, we got Fratelli's. I was like, nah.
Yeah,
And they're like, well, I mean, there's Olive Garden. I was like, what? No.
yeah. I mean, Olive Garden
I
is fine.
mean,
It's not good.
no.
It's a chain restaurant.
Yeah. If you're just like, oh, I want to make sure that I get 1,200 calories. Yes, that's fine. Go get your protein paste.
Now you need a little,
Ugh,
a little Nona making
yeah,
pasta in the back.
right. That's why I will say we go to a place in West Ocean City, Cello's. That's good Italian food.
Yeah,
But
Salisbury needs a nice Italian joint. It needs a lot more casual but good places.
yeah,
You know, I guess Specific Gravity is pretty casual but good.
yeah.
I don't really go there much.
Well, it's like we used to go to Sobo's a lot, and then the main chef left, and it was like it's the new guy like looked at the menu, threw it away, and then did his own thing, and it's just ugh.
I don't
Like
know if
they
you
have
guys have
crab dip that's not creamy.
what
It was like dry, crumbly. We're like, well, we're never getting this again.
that place that was downtown. Was it Flannery's? The place that was right on the corner. Um,
Yes. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, that had the best crab dip I've ever had.
yeah. Hmm.
That was like the best crab dip ever.
Yeah.
And then they had their fight with the city.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shocking.
Oh
What's funny because now if he was there, he probably would win that fight
yeah, I'm sure he would.
because the last two mayors have been really trying to elevate the downtown,
Right.
and his complaint was that people were pissing on his building and using his parking lot as a campground.
Yeah.
You know, you talk about the downtown section of Salisbury.
Yeah. It's funny how changed that is, Like you said, a couple administrations ago, it was like they just ignored the bubble that the
Yeah, I
government
mean,
office building sat in, and the last couple, it's been no, no, no. We've got to reinvigorate things. And
when I started in Salisbury, it looked like a bomb went off in the downtown area.
yeah, I
Like
mean,
there
we
was,
worked in. It felt like a ghetto.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, the the nicest building was the library, and that's where everybody did drugs.
Yeah.
And they really have tried. They're making strides to make it nice.
Yeah.
It needs first off parking,
Right.
and it needs things to do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's got
You
to
know,
be walking distance stuff.
yeah.
So.
I wonder how much. Not. Oh my God, sorry,
No, you're
Moxie
fine.
is going crazy.
No, like, hey, yeah, she's protecting.
Yeah, no, she's probably fighting with her brother.
Nice.
Hold on a second.
And knowing that, it's probably her doing all that while he just lays there and laughs.
Yes.
So. That's a good
Uh,
pregnant pause. Everybody check their Zune.
I was yeah, yelling at the dog. Didn't work.
Yeah, that's fine. She's a good girl.
She is a good girl. But in like 20 years, how much cities are going to go back to walking paths and
Yeah.
because they just started opening a new bike path in Delaware, and it's a very expensive. It's like $3 million
Shoo.
because they got to put bridges in and stuff.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
And
But
the
it's worth
senator,
it.
yeah, the senator sponsor is like too long. Have these towns been disconnected from walking and bike riding?
Yeah.
And now people will be able to go from Newport to Newcastle and Wilmington all on foot and be safe.
Yeah.
And we won't have cars. You can just go walk. It's only 2 miles or
Right.
whatever, 3 miles. You
Yeah.
can just walk to dinner.
Yeah,
You
that's the way
know,
it should be.
yeah, where the Wilmington bike path dumps out now. there's a bunch of restaurants and a
Yeah.
theater and all this stuff, so you can just ride your bike there, go enjoy your
Yeah.
meal and dinner, and get back on the bike path, be protected, and go home.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I I love that stuff. I crave to be even closer to bike paths.
Yeah.
You know, I have a about a mile gap where I'm on an unprotected road for me to get to the bike paths.
Yeah. I mean, they keep talking about there's supposed to be that bike trail to go from Fruitland to Delmar.
Right.
That'd be great.
Well, they're supposed to. Supposedly, there's one that's going to go up the Eastern Shore.
Wow.
It's going to. I don't know where it's going to start, but I think it's supposed to end in Elkton,
Hmm. It'll probably
and that's
start somewhere weird like Stockton.
probably. And then there's supposedly they're going to do one that goes across the Susquehanna somehow, so you'll be able to go up and down Maryland on a bike path.
Wow. Yeah, that'll be neat. Yeah, that's the thing we talked about the other day. I mean, transportation just sucks around us. So,
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
well, that and everybody, like you said, oh, it's a mile. I'll just drive.
Right. Yeah. Which it like my wife is falls for that trap all the time, and it drives me nuts. Like we walk 2.5 miles every day,
Yeah.
and then she's like, "All right, let's go here." I'm like, "That's a mile away. Let's walk."
Yeah.
Why would we walk?
What are we, peasants?
You just walk 2 miles. Like, what is
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah. Now, look, when it's as hot as it was the last few days,
Oh yeah,
yeah, I'm going to get some air conditioning.
I I made the mistake of we walked in the morning.
Yeah.
I got up, changed up my stuff, went to the gym, and I was like, "Oh, it's it's not that far to the gym. I'll just walk."
Oof.
Went and worked out. Got done working out. Got outside. I was like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
this was the mistake of all mistakes."
Yeah, it's just been stupid and humid. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
yeah. It's the humidity that
Yeah, like
really.
I had a piece of paper and I walked out of the office to take it to somebody and it just wilted in my hand. I
And
was
then
like,
caught fire.
yeah, it's just crazy. So,
Yeah, it's been crazy hot.
yeah.
Nicely though, my grass hasn't been growing, so I hadn't had to cut the grass.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, I didn't pay attention and that heat evaporated the chlorine from my pool. So I have an algae pond now.
Oh,
So, yeah, I double shocked it yesterday.
that's about time to close the pool up, anyways, right?
You would think, but it's 90 degrees in September. So,
It's true.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, Oof.
I'm so happy I don't have to deal with the pool anymore.
When I keep up with it, it's fine. It's just
It's so much to keep up with.
it can be, yeah,
And then like you go away for a week, and then you're like, oh god, everything's screwed up. I got to
yeah,
mess with the pool for 3 days to get it going
yeah.
again. And you get back on
Hmm.
Saturday, and people are like, oh, we're gonna go swimming. It's like, well,
You
shock the
can,
pool. You can go swimming. I mean, you're gonna come out bleached eyebrows, but
right?
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
have fun.
yeah. I'd say if the kids tell me their eyes burn, I know I put too much chlorine in. No, I'm kidding. I don't do that.
We switched that salt water, and it was nice,
Yeah.
but the same thing. Like you got to keep up with the salt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I read online. People are like, oh yeah, yeah, salt it, set it, and forget it. I was like, no, it's not. No,
It's definitely not.
no.
The sand filter helps a
Yeah.
lot, and then the salt water just you got to change out the element on the salt thing. You got to
Yep.
watch that thing. It's a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just need a pool boy.
You just need a pool boy.
Yeah.
That's all you need, or a
Mhm.
community pool.
Yeah.
I miss having a community pool. There's not one in my neighborhood.
So, yeah, there aren't really a lot of those anymore.
Yeah. What I should
It still
do?
boggles my mind that the YMCA shut down that outside pool they have in front.
Wait, you know why? It's the concrete's cracked,
Oh,
and they don't
well, I
have the
mean,
money to replace it.
fair point then.
Yeah, when I taught that CPR class with them, I went over there and I was like, "What's up with the pool outside?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, the concrete's cracked and
Mm.
can't fix it." And they dumped all that money into putting that second indoor pool in.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Well, as a firefighter,
Hmm.
when are you gonna close it up and fill
Yeah.
in the hole so there's not just a giant hole for somebody to fall into?" You know,
Yeah, you would think all that construction they had out back, they could just dump that dirt.
right? Because if you're never gonna fix, maybe they one day have plans, but
Maybe. But still, put dirt in it, plant some flowers or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
It'd
is
be
just a
delightful. Ride by, see a nice little bee biome, and
turn into a little pollinator garden
yeah,
or a
yeah,
community vegetable garden.
yeah. Those have not worked in Salisbury, so
Really?
yes,
Why?
I don't know.
Hmm.
But I know, like, they had that one day. It was like, oh, yeah, sign up to help clean up the garden for an hour or whatever while you're on duty. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go over there. And garden looked beautiful, planted all this nice stuff. I rode by a month later. It looked like Jurassic Park. Yeah. So
There were dinosaurs in there?
no, I'm just talking about the flora.
Oh, well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you talk about pollinators. Oh my god, I saw this video the other day, which I don't know why it was suggested to me. Probably because it knows my innate fear of wasps. But they were taking out a hornet nest, and it was there was 3 exterminators. I'm assuming, one holding the camera, and they have like, these were not regular bee suits. These were like go to war suits, and
Nice.
they walk into this like overhang, and it's just this cloud of hornets flying around, and they're just walking through it. I'm like, why don't you have flamethrowers at this point? And there's this like big panel that's like leaned on the ground. They pick it up and rotate it over. There were 2 hornet nests that were easily 3 feet across, and the guy just puts his hand and like rips the side out, and it's just hell unleashed from there.
That sounds terrible.
Well, yeah, whoever's garage, lean-to, whatever that was, guess what? Napalm. That's all you can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. We have discovered we'll have to set your house on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And we can't
Don't
risk it,
worry.
so we're setting your neighbor's house on fire too.
Yeah. Yeah. And we will explain to the insurance company why we're doing this.
Yeah.
And when the fire department gets here, we're going to explain to them, and they're going to say, "Yep, very valid." I mean,
Burn
God,
burn
I
it
don't
with fire.
understand hornets.
They kill things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just angry little creatures.
Yeah. Oh my god. Speaking of angry little creatures, I was in DC last week, and I saw a bird catch a cicada,
Yeah.
and it was like a little wren. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a little bird. I don't. It's a
Yeah.
bird. It's got wings. It's not very big.
Yeah. Tweet.
I'm gonna say wren. And this freaking cicada is just screaming, as you would.
Yeah.
This bird is like chomping down on the cicada, and I'm just hearing the screaming of a cicada. I'm like, oh, this is all. I can't watch this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Circle of life.
Circle of life, but
Yeah.
it was terrible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, DC, the town that apparently times posted don't mean anything. Because
Oh, yeah.
I'm supposed to get on the metro at 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. to get to my train at 8, and the metro station's closed at 7, even though it's posted to be open.
That's craziness.
And the lady walks up and says, yeah, I'll probably be open around 7:23. What? You're supposed to be open at 7. Yeah, but the first train won't be here till 7:40.
I'll probably be open.
Yeah, probably. It wasn't I'm going to be open. It was I'll probably be open.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm running across DC, a 3-mile run in an hour, because I had to be, and we get to the train station and they're boarding my train.
Oof.
Yeah. It was a lovely time. Amtrak was great.
Yeah.
But the DC Metro coming home was just. So next time I go to DC, I'll have to make sure I don't get up too early for the Metro.
Well, the good thing with DC is, it's a nice grid. All the streets and avenues are.
God. So my buddy, because we were down there for a gaming convention, he'd never really been to DC except to go to the Smithsonian. He just drove to the Smithsonian, and we're walking around town because we walked everywhere. He's like, "Why are there traffic circles everywhere?" I'm like, "Well, because a madman invented this city."
Yeah.
And it's all based on radials. It makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, and I saw this one thing. It was trying to explain, streets, avenues, and all that. It was like, well, a street or a road is just a connecting thing. A street is a road that has buildings on it. An avenue is a road that has trees on it. A
They're called a
boulevard
boulevard.
has buildings and trees, or at least that's the way it like started out or whatever. I was like, no, you're a madman. Just it's a street, or
Right.
just yeah.
Yeah,
And
DC
then
is
cul-de-sac that just the opening of the ass.
opening of the bag.
Yeah.
It's not the ass, but it just DC. Baltimore and DC are the two worst cities laid out in America. Maybe
And
Boston's a third.
Baltimore is okay for a little bit, but then you get at some point they're like, and here we're gonna start going diagonal.
Yeah,
It's like no, no,
yeah,
no,
I
no,
know. Yep, just
no.
stick to a grid.
90 degrees.
Yep, yep. That's all we needed. We just needed grids.
Yeah,
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 it's terrible.
yeah. See, if there were bike trails and everything, you wouldn't need it.
Yeah, it's fair. There were people. The people riding the little city bikes in DC are insane.
Oh yeah. Well,
Because there's no
but
bike
yet,
path. There's no bike lanes. It's just
yeah, but also those people don't care.
apparently.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what's that? There's traffic going perpendicular to me. I can cross.
Yeah. Well, not only that, I'm just going to enter a traffic circle at full speed and never look.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah. Between the bikes and the little scooters.
Yeah. The scooters weren't. They were there,
Yeah.
but I saw way more of the bikes.
Yeah.
Weirdly, it wasn't like Salisbury where all you see is the freaking scooters.
Oh my gosh.
Which again,
Or
I
them
love
just
the idea of the
dropped.
scooters.
Yeah.
Boy, they got to be better managed.
Oh yeah. 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 You can't just Lord of the Flies the scooters.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the city bikes because they have little drop off points.
Mm-hmm.
You have to connect it to get your money. You have to put it back in the thing.
Right.
Instead of the scooters where they just leave them wherever the hell they want.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then some guy's job to come around and pick up and just pick them up.
Yeah. Yeah. A
I don't
guy
even know where you get.
rides around with a trailer and just throws them in the back.
Yeah, I'm not even sure where's the pickup point for the scooters.
There's certain areas that they're nests
They're infested with scooters.
because they're the bird scooters, so they call them nests.
Yeah. Are they wrens or cardinals?
Oh, it's probably seagulls because Salisbury University.
Dumpster ducks.
Yeah, trash ducks. Good.
Well,
Yeah, that was good. Rant and rig.
it was a good rant and rig.
Yeah.
We're going to go on to the old topic one.
Yeah, topic one.
Man, I don't know if I've already ranted about this. So,
Oh,
if
it'll
I
be
have,
worth it.
well, my wife and I have been in an epic argument, which she, of course, takes to the internet. And then I am backed up by the internet, and she gets mad at me because the internet is on my side.
Yeah.
In that she wanted me, because I was gone for Labor Day,
Okay.
and she wanted me to get all the Halloween decorations out so she could decorate the house for Halloween while I was gone. And I said, it's freaking August. Don't decorate for Halloween in August.
Yeah, no.
Well, all the stores have their Halloween stuff out, so I should have my Halloween stuff out. So I'm losing my mind because there's skeletons in my house right now. Right now.
Yeah.
It's September this day of the recording today is September the 10th.
Yeah.
Halloween is not for 50 days.
Yeah.
And I have skeletons on my house. And she wants me to get the rest of it out today.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what's the right answer. I said, she was like, well, summer's over. I said, summer's not over till the 21st. We've got 20 more days. What are you doing? And then her answer was, what's the next major holiday? What is major holiday? You skipped Labor Day. You didn't care about Labor Day at all.
Did you put your Labor Day decorations out?
Yes. I had sickles and strike banners and everything.
Well, I'll one up you. Last weekend was at the local Target. They had their advent calendars out for sale.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
That's insane.
Yep. Yeah.
Do we just
Do
we no longer care about Thanksgiving?
we just well, I was like, well, you better get next week your Valentine's stuff out.
Don't tempt them. Don't tempt them. I just don't know the answer anymore.
Mm.
This is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Like, am I the person who's crazy that
I
I
don't
don't
think
think we
so.
should have Halloween decorations out when it's 92 degrees outside?
No.
The damn werewolf's gonna melt.
Yeah.
Unless you're
I
willing to put Bermuda shorts and a breezy T-shirt on that werewolf, it's not appropriate for him to be out there.
well, especially because now the first couple weeks of September, it's 90 some.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It there's got to be limits to this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. And
You know,
look, I mean, I'm all about you do you and things like that, but within reason.
yeah. Christmas. I'm setting the law. The day after Thanksgiving, you are allowed to put your Christmas stuff up.
Hmm.
Done.
Yeah.
That is
I
a traditional good day to set up your Christmas stuff, and it must be down by December the 26th.
oof. Wow.
Yeah.
See, I usually New Year's.
No. December 26th, that stuff's coming down.
Mm.
Yeah.
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 Well, it's Boxing Day. Some people celebrate Boxing Day.
Then put your boxes up.
Put your boxes up.
Don't
But yeah, I
don't.
mean, Halloween, that should be an October 1st thing.
Oh well, that fight I've lost. That's not happening. I lost that fight. That
I mean, October is the spooky month. That's when you would put Halloween stuff up.
I agree with you, but I've been married long enough to know that I've already lost this fight because there's skeletons sitting on my counter right now.
There are 2 Halloween decorations up in my house already.
And the worst part is, because we walk around our neighborhood, there's a guy in my neighborhood who's already put his Halloween stuff on the outside of his house.
Ooh.
So I've already lost because she's like, well, we're behind that guy.
Yeah. Well, the Millers did it.
Exactly. Fuck the Millers.
Yeah. Who is that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, God, you ought to knock on his door and just punch him in his mouth.
Right. Sir, do you not know what day it is?
God. He's like,
And
but I tried. And he would be like, I tried to explain to my wife. I think
right.
it's the wives.
Right. It's the wives.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to do Halloween, like, because she wanted to do the skeleton that she like decorates for the next holiday, that's kooky and cool.
Yeah.
Sure. But boy, it's not even September 11th. I shouldn't have to think about this.
Yeah. Yeah. I just envision your house like draped in orange and black and purple and
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The only place it doesn't happen is the man cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fights
She
will happen.
changes all the light bulbs to like purple and orange.
Oh no, we have hue bulbs, man. We could just
there you go. Yeah. See, even better.
change them on command.
Oh yeah. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I mean, but then Christmas is no better because people do decorate. They'll start decorating for Christmas next week, and
I heard someone at work the other day saying, well, I talked to my wife and we're thinking about putting the Christmas decorations up right around Halloween weekend.
What?
And my jaw dropped. I looked at them in just utter confusion and walked away.
You know what we're gonna start doing? I'm celebrating all the weird holidays.
Yeah.
It's Arbor Day. I'm putting trees everywhere, and we're gonna do that for like 3 months up to leading up to Arbor Day.
Yeah. Yeah.
International Cheese Wheel Day. I'm celebrating that for 2 months. It's crazy, but the stores are not helping because you walk into Lowe's and they got a huge Halloween section.
Oh yeah,
sitting up and ready to go.
Yeah. I don't.
It's how I feel like the most like an old man. This is the most I feel like an old man yelling at the sun. Like, this is not right. You guys should not be doing this.
And no, you shouldn't.
We're still in yard work time.
Yeah.
I don't care. We went in there to look for an RV fridge for the RV.
Yeah.
We spent more time looking at the Halloween decorations than we did the fridge for the RV.
Oh, so the task that you had, gone there for.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
was distracted by Halloween decorations. It's insane.
Yeah.
Lowe's shouldn't even be selling Halloween stuff. They should be a refuge for me.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't go to Lowe's to shop.
Oh, now you do, though.
No,
Because
you just
again, it's just like we talked about with the food. They try to cater to everything.
you go to Lowe's to buy something for a project and then immediately to turn around and go back to Lowe's because you forgot something or you got the
Yep,
wrong elbow and then immediately to go back to Lowe's because you broke two things because you were so pissed off trying to fit them in together that you have to replace them
exactly.
again. That's the only reason you go to Lowe's. But no,
Yeah,
now I had to spend 40 minutes looking at the damn Halloween decorations. It's insane.
yeah.
And Chris, I'm sure Christmas decorations are right around the corner.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I mean, the grocery stores have Halloween candy out right now. They have their Halloween candy
oh
out,
yeah.
and it's freaking
Nasty
September.
candy corn and
Yeah, these are
just
nasty.
chew on some old wax.
Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, all candy is kind of disgusting, and you could really pull it down to it.
Well, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
all
but I mean,
sugary grossness.
so the holidays that people decorate for. I mean, the big ones are Halloween and Christmas.
I think some people do the Thanksgiving thing.
Yeah, or that's more like the fall thing where they've got
I
their
feel like Thanksgiving we used to do a lot more as kids.
yeah.
You see it
Oh
less
yeah, you
now.
have a cornucopia and
Yeah, you did that in the pilgrim hats, and you did the
yeah,
pan turkey,
yeah.
and I feel like that was a thing when we were kids, but I feel like it's getting less and less.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And then you get Valentine's Day. People throw
Ugh.
up fucking hearts all over their house.
Yeah. See, we don't know.
We do
Hmm.
St. Patrick's Day because,
Yeah.
yeah, we're not animals.
I
And Fourth
mean,
of July is fraught with danger because you don't want people thinking you're one of these weirdos who thinks the flag is a cult.
no, yeah.
So, you got to be
Mhm.
careful about 4th of July.
Yeah. Let's say, yeah, 4th of July and Memorial Day, we might put a flag out, but
Yeah, you put a flag out. That's it. And side tangent, if I find out that you're flying the flag wrong and you listen to this podcast, I'm coming for you.
oh, yeah.
I'm taking your
Yeah.
flag away from you.
Yeah.
Your privileges are gone.
Yeah.
Your flag cannot be ratty.
No.
If it's being flown at night, it must have a light on it.
Yeah.
It must be flown correctly, not upside
Hmm.
down. It must be flown at the same height as other country flags if your organization represents that country.
Right.
Your state flag must be below it and to
Hmm.
the left of it.
Yeah.
These are
Or if it's
rules.
on the same post below it.
Right. Well, it's supposed to be below it anyways.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying it
Yeah,
won't be to the left if they only have one
for
post.
sure. And it is, you're, by flag code, you're not supposed to make clothes out of flags.
Nope.
You're not supposed to use bunting out of flags.
You're not supposed to change the design of the flag.
Nope. If there's one United States flag, and your flag is to not be on the back of a vehicle,
Right.
it
It's
is to
supposed
be
to
on
be
the
on the right front.
right front bumper only.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the
Yeah.
only acceptable place to put it on a vehicle. Right
Yeah.
front bumper.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, fire departments that fly your
Oh
flags
yeah.
from the rear of a vehicle.
I walked away from that argument one day.
Well, I started that argument at work because I went to my boss and said, "Why are we having this argument about flags when they're being flown incorrectly anyways?"
Yep.
And that started that whole argument.
Oh yeah. It came to an assistant chief meeting. I brought up the code, and they were like, "Well, if we put it, well, at least it's on the back right." It's still wrong.
It's still wrong.
I'm out. I'm
You
out.
don't get to
I want it
change the flag
noted
code.
that I am against this.
Yeah. And they look I mean, on the fire department one drives me nuts because
Yeah.
the first time you take the engine out of the building, the flag looks gross.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Immediately. They're not meant for that.
No.
They get wet and gross and nasty. And you're also flying them at night without a light.
Right.
So, check.
Yeah.
Flag code drives me nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you want to be a patriot, but you don't want to follow the rules to be a patriot.
Yeah. Oh, what's next? People are going to put their skeleton upside down and their cornucopia with nothing in it.
Right. If you want to fly that Maryland flag, you want to make Maryland toilet paper, I don't care what you do with your Maryland flag. Stupid Marylanders and your stupid flag.
It's so easy. Black
Is it?
square, top left.
Well, maybe if you didn't have such a dumb flag, it wouldn't be a problem.
No, if there was half a bit of education and it should be, oh, you're buying a flag? Tell me which way it's supposed to go. If you don't know, you don't get to buy the flag.
Here's your flag awareness test before
It,
you
yes.
move on.
Yes.
That's fair. But also, don't have such a dumb flag, Maryland.
Oh my god. It's not just Maryland. There are other places that have crazy flags.
You're correct. The city of Salisbury. Hey, we used to have a flag that we all
Yellow
knew which
up.
way.
It's easy. The yellow line is the top line.
Yes, it's easy if you know that, but they just put it out without explaining that to anybody.
But nobody took any flag awareness.
There was no flag awareness class. That is correct. Boy,
And I don't know where the city buys their flags.
the junkiest junk of
Oh my
ever junk.
gosh, they fade in like a week.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I think we make our flags out of paper mache because
It's
they
something.
immediately.
That and
always,
watercolors.
Yeah, I'm always like replacing. They must be like tracking the number of flags I put at Station 1 because they get ratty so quickly.
Yeah.
Buy one good flag instead of 12 shit ones.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder what our flag budget is.
That's a great thing to look into.
I should work that as my project. But like, this is what we spent on flags last year.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah. Look, you probably figure out a way we could hire like 3 more people.
Probably. It's probably every 2 months I have to replace the flags at Station 1.
That's ridiculous.
Because I refuse to allow the flag to fly if it's not in working condition.
And well, that's the way it should be.
Right. Buy a nice canvas or cotton or whatever that stiffer material they make flags out of.
Yeah.
Instead of these polyester crap ones.
Right. Did you know that September 12th is Defenders Day?
I've never heard of Defenders Day.
Neither have I.
What are we defending?
I don't know. What does Defenders Day celebrate? Oh, Baltimore's defenders past and present.
Like defending...
These are Maryland public holidays.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
How many
is
major
that the
holidays?
The Battle of Fort McHenry happened?
Yeah. I mean, do you put decorations up for New Year's?
Yeah, people do that.
Really?
People put the welcome to next year things up.
People the stupid baby.
Put the stupid baby up. I've seen people decorate for New Year's.
Yeah.
But New Year's is never... It's usually... You do it if you're having a party.
Yeah.
And then you take it down after the party.
Easter?
I don't, but people do.
Oh, yeah, I know people do, yeah.
But the same thing, like usually Easter decorations, they put them up right before Easter and they're gone right after Easter.
Yeah.
It's not an offensive holiday to me.
Well, because it's a floating holiday also. That bothers me.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. People put up Easter. But usually like Easter holidays, it's like this is just the spring decorations.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like I see a lot of people put out like a spring flag with little Easter eggs on it.
Yeah. Because guess what, people? That's what Easter is. It's fake.
Well, I mean, get down to it, all holidays are fake.
Well, yes, but
the whole narrative behind Thanksgiving is wrong, but whatever.
Oh, we shouldn't celebrate how we pillaged and plundered. Everybody didn't sit down and was happy and...
Well, no, that seemingly did happen. There is an account of
there was no
happening.
Turkey, though.
There's no turkey. They were probably ate oysters and
venison
and things like that. And it didn't happen the first year. It was many years into the colony. But it's real hard to celebrate Thanksgiving and be like, well, this is, the Native Americans helped us out. Yeah, and then we kind of,
screwed them over.
Screwed over their entire population. Yeah, but
made them start wearing those stupid belt buckle hats. I never understood the buckle shoes, how that would even work.
It's like a belt on your shoe.
Yeah, but But you look at the decorations, and it's this giant buckle.
Well, I don't think that's probably
I know it,
accurate to the
but again, it's
reality.
yeah,
Shoelaces hadn't been invented yet.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
if you
know
look at,
there were shoelaces.
I don't know
I'm
that
sure there
there
was something.
were. I mean, there was like leather lacings,
Yeah, I mean
but I
there was
don't.
no aglets, but
Yeah, definitely no aglets. Yeah, you look at any shoe made before like 2004, and they're all like super uncomfortable.
yeah,
Yeah.
except for Sambas.
What do I?
The
Sambas?
Adidas Sambas, the indoor soccer shoes.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
They were everybody had a pair of them. They were the black
Is
Adidas.
this
They had the
something you
3
did
white
while
stripes.
you were painting fences and
Oh my
getting
god!
pies from Aunt May?
No, pies from Aunt May, maniac. It's Aunt Ethel that made the pies.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
I
know
think at the end
people
of the day,
now they're taking it, the holidays and everything. Oh, it's football season, so people put all their football crap up, and
no, you don't decorate for football season.
I
Super Bowl, you're
I
allowed to
get
put up some Super Bowl themed decorations for that one day only.
yeah. I had forgotten that the season was even starting until my father-in-law emailed the other day. He's like, "Hey, you got to put your picks in." I was like, "Oh crap, we do."
Yeah, today's first real day of football.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't. This is a side tangent. Still about seasons. It annoys me that they start the football season on a Thursday now.
yeah.
Thursday night football should not be the first game of the week
No,
of the season.
nope.
Sorry.
Sunday, 1 o'clock.
Sunday, 1 o'clock. That should be the
Yep.
bam. This is when we play.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody should have a bye on week 2.
No,
It's crazy.
no more buys.
Yeah, no more buys. Get rid of buys.
Play 16 weeks. Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just Nike it.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, my football season already started because band season has started.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
yeah.
your last season of this.
No, it's not.
Oh, the little one that said they want to do it.
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So the band director's like, "We get you for 4 more years after this." It's like, you do.
You're about to
Yeah.
see my murder face.
Yes. So, but yeah, you talk about the football, and we've said it before. Go out there and play like animals. My youngest had a field hockey game yesterday, and after a while, the refs were blowing the whistle because in field hockey, if it touches a child's foot, they have to blow the whistle.
Mm.
And at one point, I was like, "Let them play."
Well, how are they going to do band and field hockey?
There's ways.
No, they can't.
Oh no, there's ways.
It's the same season.
I know they are, but there are ways because band practice. Well, right now it is. Band practice is Wednesday nights and Saturdays because football games are either Thursday or Friday, and then competition days are Saturdays. So that plays out.
But when they're field hockey days.
Well, then if there's a field hockey game, then the good thing is my youngest plays trumpet, so there's other trumpets. So if there's one missing from the section, it's not horrible. But yeah, it's tricky. But yeah, there are kids that do both.
Back in my day, you had to do one or the other.
Yeah,
Do a fall sport or band.
yeah. Well, we have a couple kids that are in the color guard who are also cheerleaders. So at a football game, they like cheer, and then for that halftime show, run out with us, and then run back and cheer.
Huh.
Yeah.
Bonkers.
Yeah, it's madness.
Yeah, that's madness. That's crazy talk.
And again, it frustrates me to no end that not all the games are Friday night because some games have to be Thursday night because of a certain school.
We'll name names. What school?
A Y High.
Oh.
Because of Y High, they're not allowed to have Friday night games.
Because there's no lights?
Because of the
violence?
Students. Yeah.
Oh.
They found it was less disruptive to have Y High games on Thursday night because of Friday being a school day. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, the topic is be season appropriate with your decorations. We're not saying don't decorate.
Yeah.
Just decorate at a reasonable time.
Right.
That's all.
Again, if you walk outside and you're sweating, You should not have anything for the fall or winter out.
Right. I don't want to see Christmas decorations in
Uh,
October.
no,
And I don't
no,
want to see Halloween decorations in September.
no. October 1.
October 1.
Done.
Yeah, well, I've lost that fight. But
Yeah.
for the
And
rest
look,
of you,
you can put your fall decorations up on September 22nd.
yes, because that's when fall is.
Yes. Yeah,
That's
people,
allowed.
well, Labor Day's official end of summer. No, it's not.
Nope, nope,
No,
nope. Summer.
that's not how calendars work.
Yep, it's the equinox. That's how
Yeah.
things work.
Yeah. Look, I have a goat ready for that night.
And on that, topic 2.
Topic 2. So Baldur's Gate finally came to PlayStation.
And is coming to crossplay
Yes.
with the next update.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And this is the best game ever.
I've been telling you that for a month.
Oh my gosh. All the decisions, all the, that's like, I was thinking because, you can save, which one thing I figured out that it does not auto save nearly enough.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
I lost a lot of progress.
Yeah,
So I have started saving much more often. But
yeah,
yeah, and there are some people like, well, you could just save before, you have a conversation and then reload it if you don't like the conversation. I'm like, no,
yeah. You gotta.
that's not how that works.
Yeah,
You have to roll with what you say
yeah. Things
and
happen.
do. And if you fail your persuasion check, guess what? You failed.
Yeah, yeah. Though you do get the inspiration, you get to re-roll.
Yes, yeah. Every now and again, you do get some of that, but and it's just, I love the fact that so many games, it's like, you're like, okay, well, here's the main quest. I know if I do this. Well, in this, the main quest is, here it is, but you could go to this path or this path or this path to possibly move along the main path.
Boy, wait till you get to Act 3.
Oh, God. Well, right now, I'm just like, and look, there's going to be some minor spoilers, but I explored
I think
that.
Act 1 spoilers are fine.
Yeah. And that's, I'm not even done Act 1, and I've
Right.
been playing for I don't know how long. But yeah, I met Raphael, the devil who tried to get me to make a deal with him.
Yep.
Scared the hell out of me.
Well,
Yeah.
get used to him. Sorry.
I was just exploring a house, and I was like, oh, look, there's a basement. I went down in the basement, and the basement led to the Underdark.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Yes,
just
it
a
does.
small section of the Underdark, but still, there was a giant spider I had to fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
blinking spider.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was like, before I got in there was this thing that was talking about there's this certain kind of tree bark that only comes from trees in the Underdark. I didn't see any trees down there, so I'm guessing there's another place to go.
Can't talk about it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just all these things, and then I oh my god, I was so mad. I had fought the hag.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah. And I went to hit save, and I misclicked and loaded.
Oh!
Yep.
That's a pain in the butt fight, too.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Just getting down to her was pain in the butt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. But then when I fought her the second time, it was a totally different fight. Because at the end, she didn't plead with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I hit her too hard with
You
one
hit
of
her
my
too
last
hard, yeah.
hits because, Yep. And then the girl that we saved from her, I screwed up her life.
You screwed up her life?
Yeah.
How'd you screw up her life?
Did you bring her husband back?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah, she marches off with a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh god, I could break this thing. I was like, but no.
She's trying to cure him.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I let my vampire buddy bite my neck.
Oh, that's gonna be a mistake.
Oh,
I don't know. I didn't let him do it.
You didn't?
I didn't.
See, and that's the thing. That's the glorious thing of this game. Everybody's playthrough is so different because it's just like Dungeons and Dragons.
I tell you, I'm having a lot of problems because people are dying around me.
Ooh.
that I'm mostly sure they're not supposed to have died.
Oh no!
Yeah, but I'm
Wait,
just living with it.
like non-player characters,
Yes. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
not like your core party people.
No, but I have seen that your party people can die. In
Well,
fact,
yeah. Well,
I
you
can't take
start
away.
out with like everybody has a scroll of revivify,
No, I
so.
mean like there's actions that mean they don't come back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I think I may have done something bad with Will because Will has horns now.
Oh yeah, mine has. I think I don't know if they can avoid that.
Oh, okay. All right.
I had the same problem.
Yeah.
You might be able to go back and fix, like in my next
Yeah.
playthrough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I've got the uh, barbarian tiefling girl.
Karlak.
She's badass.
She's my favorite of all the NPCs.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. There's just
yeah. I screwed up her storyline completely.
she hit on me.
Well, supposedly, I was reading an article that because when I went through, all of them hit on me, and they hit on me a lot.
Nice. You're
And
just very charismatic. Well, you were a bard, weren't you?
I am a bard.
That's why you have super charisma.
I do have super charisma.
Yeah, see, I've got like a charisma of 12.
Mine is a 20.
Jesus.
Actually, I think right now mine's a 22.
Wow. Yeah, I've got a charisma of 12 and an intelligence of 9.
Nice.
Yeah.
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 My strength is crap, and that is really annoying
Uh
because I can't pick up anything.
oh.
I picked up this dagger. No, encumbered.
I've got like a 15 or a 16, I think, for strength.
Yeah. I mean, I screwed up for like Asterion, the vampire guy,
Yeah.
for like, I don't know, 4 hours, more than that. I just was running around with a bow that he couldn't even use. I
Oh.
was so mad. I'm like, why is this freaking rogue never getting advantage on his bow?
Yeah.
That's because he can't use the bow.
Huh.
So,
But wait, he comes with a bow.
yeah, but he can only use certain kinds of bow.
Oh, he comes with a short bow,
Because
probably.
of the short bow. I gave him a long bow accidentally.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
he was doing no damage and missing everyone and I was getting frustrated, so I would take him out of, if I knew I was going to combat, I'd be like, all right, let's sub you in for somebody who might actually do something, you useless prick.
Yeah. Well, it's like, and all of them are like, you see in your journal, it's like, journey more with so and so. It's like, I want to bring you all.
Yeah. I've done.
Here lately, I've mainly done Asterion for like picking locks and stuff.
Yeah.
What's her name? Kardash?
Karlak. Yeah.
Karlak. And then Shadowheart.
I stopped doing
But see,
Shadowheart.
she doesn't really do a great job of healing.
Yeah, she's not a great healer. She's a terrible healer.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to drop her
Which
and
you'll
either
find
bring.
out why once you do her
Well,
story.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I know she's a cleric of Shar, so
That's yeah.
So that the big tip off was when I went to the Temple of Saloon and she was freaking out. So
right.
Yeah, which that was a nice thing. That place where I was a ranger, the owlbear, I was able to talk to the owlbear and talk my way out of the combat.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have that option.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just like as soon after every long rest, pretty much, I cast talk to animals.
Yeah.
So
I cast detective visibility on myself.
Ooh,
all the time.
That's smart.
Because it happens. I've gotten caught so many times. I'm like, I have this stupid spell. Why haven't I used it? No, I'm just, oh yeah, first thing first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hit the button.
But I love the fact that, I mean, there's, it lays it out so easily about bonus actions and.
Yep. And every spell has felt useful, and every ability is useful, and
the fact that you can interact with everything around you in one way or another.
I mean, once you figure out you can jump on things, boy, the game changes.
Oh yeah. I didn't know about that at first, and I was like, oh, that's how I can move there.
Right.
Where there was one, you can sneak around a little bit, and I was like, huh, there's a beehive above that guy. It's like, I bet I can shoot it with my arrow and drop it. And sure enough, drop the bees, got advantage.
And as soon as you figure out that Misty Step is the greatest thing in the world,
yes,
even better.
Yeah. Being able to pop up behind somebody like that, or combining things. Oh, I'll have this person throw this flask of grease and then shoot a fire arrow into it. Yeah. I'm walking napalm.
You're walking napalm. Yeah.
Although there have been a couple times I have found like a small burrow. And I
Yes,
was like, okay, well, as a ranger, I've got a little animal companion, but I can't send it down there. I'm assuming that's like if you have a druid and they can shapeshift and go through.
that's one of the ways you can do it.
Yeah. So,
There's a couple ways you can get through there.
yeah. Because see, I haven't gone to the druids yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Um, but you
That's.
can
I think that's going to be my next step is to go there.
the druid thing, yeah.
It's either that or take Lizelle and go to the gift camp.
Do the druids first.
That's what I figured.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. The Glazelle thing is actually neck too.
yeah, I
But
figured that was like a because she seems like the main. Well, where she was the first person you find.
I think it depends on how you play your game.
Eh,
Yeah, I think you could totally ignore her.
eh,
She's my girlfriend.
really?
Yeah,
No, she's a
yeah.
little too angsty for me.
Uh,
I
she's
like
my
the
girlfriend.
fiery girl.
Yeah, Karlak is nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She whispered sweet nothings into my ear last night. That was nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Just if it weren't for this fire, I was like, yeah, you just wait.
Yep.
Well, that's like with her. I made sure to equip a weapon that she's proficient with.
That helps.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, she just swings a great axe when I play with her.
I've got a great sword with her now, and she's kicking butt. But and I totally forgot. I was like, I'm playing along. I was like, I got to change all their armor and stuff.
Yeah,
This is why these guys aren't doing well because I haven't upgraded them too.
yeah, yeah. I'm actually, well, I've maxed out the level, so I'm at level 12,
Uh,
and all of my characters except for Shadowheart are pretty geared up.
yeah,
But I rarely use Shadowheart because what's she gonna do? Walk up with her dinky mace and do 3 damage?
yeah.
You,
Eh, eh. I will
see, I
say she
find her.
did help. She did a turn undead that let me get advantage, so that was
Yeah,
good.
that does help when
But
it works.
again, yeah, when it works.
Yeah,
So
it's such a good game.
it is. Yeah, I mean, and I hope this is explaining to people how much fun D&D can be.
And the Headliner has already said that they might explore higher level stuff.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they didn't want to do it because of the spells, but
right.
you know, if it's like DLC or something,
Yeah,
which I'm really hoping they really follow through the DNC.
yeah. Well, I mean, think about the other games, the DLC for those. Like, I mean, Baldur's Gate 2 had thrown a ball or whatever, and it was yeah. There was some pretty crazy stuff you could do in that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now,
I
do
mean,
you
even at level
do?
12, you feel very powerful.
Oh, I bet. Do you do tactical or do you just do regular?
I do tactical.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I
absolutely.
for some things I do tactical, but for the most part, I'm just wandering around. So,
Oh, I mean, when I'm in combat, I do
oh
tactical.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't do
oh yeah,
tactical
yeah, yeah,
other than
tactical.
that.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
when I want to, sneakily fireball things.
yeah, yeah. Sneakily fireball. That's
Nothing says like D&D than surprise fireball, and everybody's surprised.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Including your own party members.
Yeah, that's actually a little annoying sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Trying to figure out where that little circle of damage is going to be can be tricky.
Yeah,
I
and
have accidentally, like, I was like, oh, look, there's a guy over there. I will throw this bottle of alchemist fire at them and hit a rock above me and it have it fall down onto my party.
yeah, I don't
That's
throw things
frustrating.
because of that.
Yeah.
I accidentally put a cloud of daggers above the fight,
Oh,
so that was useful,
yeah, yeah.
doing nothing.
Well, if somebody flew up there,
Yeah, if somebody decided to fly somehow,
yeah,
but that didn't happen.
yeah,
It just sat there and was doing daggers above my head.
yeah. Yeah. But you know what? The threat was there, and that's what matters.
Yes, cloud of daggers is my favorite spell too.
Yeah, yeah. It is pretty fun.
Well, is that my
But
favorite spell?
yeah, but I mean, it's like we've kind of talked about offline. It's how do we figure out a two-person campaign? Do we
Yeah, I
record
don't
us
know.
playing the game,
Yeah,
or
which could be that.
it could be that, or I mean, I've seen some where it's like you kind of swap off, and it's really just a one person because it's one's the DM and one's the player character. Because I saw one. I gotta look into it more, and it was like a pre-designated thing. So it was all scripted, so you could have 2 player characters and just like a generic DM that was guiding things.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah,
I actually am looking forward to when people have gone through the playthrough enough so I can actually do a co-op playthrough.
yeah,
Because, oh man,
yeah. And think about it. I mean, that's such an easy, because part of the hard part of D&D is like, okay, somebody's got to be the GM. They've got to figure everything out. We've got to get all our schedules together. And it's no, we just have to get our schedules.
right? We just have to jump in
because the computer is our GM. We just,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
And you could totally do with no party. You could just do the 2 people. You don't have to have the NPCs if you don't want them.
Right, yeah. You could, just do the 2 and see how it goes.
Hopefully somebody can detect traps.
Yeah. Oh my god, my ranger sometimes fails on that.
Oh, it's the my bard is so oblivious.
Yeah.
He's just walking around, and I see perception check failed. I'm like, oh boy.
Yep. Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, and I like that it's your other party members can help too.
Yes.
It's like I'll see that failed, and I'm like, come up here next to me. Teach me the ways.
Yeah, that's one thing that's very nice about the barbarian. They get a bonus to finding traps for some reason.
Huh.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think that's only if you straight class, don't multi-class her.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't multi-classed anything yet. I'm level 4. So I think multi-class doesn't open up to 5?
I thought it was 3.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's just something I missed, but I wasn't going to multi-class this run.
You have to.
Anyway.
It's not very intuitive. You have to when you level up, you have to change the class manually.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and I did figure out how to change how my dice look, so that's nice.
I still haven't gotten to change my dice.
Really?
No.
It's so the next time you have a dice roll.
Yeah, that button's not there. I've looked.
Really?
Yeah.
Then you must not have other dice.
I must not. I'm not cool.
Yeah, I've got prismatic ones.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like all rainbowy.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun. So I like the fact that when you put armor on a person, it changes the appearance and
and then it actually changes in the cutscenes.
Yes.
Yeah. Lae'zel has this wacky helmet in my round I've had forever, and like her face is like half out of it. It's pretty cool. Yeah. But I like the fact that gear that you find in Act 1 is still good in Act 3. The armor isn't as much because, you start getting the higher level armors, but like the helmets and the gloves and stuff.
Right, yeah.
Boots. I have Will wears one of the Act 1 boots right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just found some... It was like... it was like spider boots or something like that. I was like...
Yeah. Those
not getting stuck in stuff is great.
Yeah. And then found a pair of gloves that give bonus damage on bows. I've had those since Act 1.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, it's such a good game. It's really good. And I'm very much looking forward to what they do future with it. Yeah,
and the thing is, like, you can... I know you'll know some of the stuff coming up, but, I mean, this is one of those games that you can replay a bajillion different ways.
Yeah, well, we already discussed. I missed stuff in Act 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm already ready to go back and do my next playthrough.
Yeah. Do you think you'll ever do an evil playthrough?
Man, I think I'm already getting evil.
Oh.
I'm hoping that at the end of it, they're like, and here's what your alignment looked like.
Yeah.
Because I try to be good.
Right.
But sometimes I end up like, was that really the good thing to do? I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
It's like I messed up a persuasion check with a cow. And it just mooed at me. So I was like, damn it, I know I missed something with this.
I've messed up that same check 3 times.
Yeah, because it was like, well, if that's the case, moo. I was like, well, I'll talk to it again. And it just goes, haha, moo. I was like,
oh!
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
Yeah.
It really
Yep.
is. I'm
Yep.
so excited to get my second playthrough going.
Yep. And when you remember things, you're like, oh wait, or you like, I got the necklace that allows talk with dead.
Yep, I have that one.
I was like, oh, there was that dead body. I wonder if I can talk to it. No, there's no wonder. Of course you can talk to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's little things like that. Yeah, my map has all these little like dots on it. It's like, come back here with this person. Come back here with this person.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So when
Yeah.
the co-op goes and I finally get through Act 3, yeah, it's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And for me,
Yeah.
this
Yep.
is hard. It's I'm torn because this is also the third week of the new season of Destiny,
Right.
and I'm like, I love Destiny, but Baldur's Gate is life right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I haven't found our favorite character yet.
really? Oh, I found mention. I
I found a
found
mention.
I found the book that was like, the diary or the Journal of Miniature Space Hamsters. I was like,
Yes.
this means he's there.
Right. I have not found him yet.
Ah,
The Act 3 is so huge. Every time I turn around, I'm like, oh my God, I haven't seen this area yet.
oh my
And then I spend like an
god.
hour not doing my
And,
quest.
and see, I thought Act 1 was huge because I'm like barely. I don't even think I'm a third of the map.
Right.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Act 2 is kind of small.
yeah.
But I
Well, I mean,
talked to Larry and they were like, we did that on purpose.
yeah, and that's kind of a lot of games.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
rather it be the third act, be the with the big culmination, have all this stuff, than a bloated Act 2 and then Act 3 be like, you're done, one fight
Right.
or two
Yeah.
fights. Yeah,
No, Act 3 is.
yeah.
Oh boy.
God, and the
Some things happen.
storytelling in this, and just, yeah, yeah,
I'm very interested to talk to you when you're done
yeah.
to see some of the choices you made.
Oh yeah.
Because there's some choices that are coming up that are
Oh, I'm
pretty
sure.
bonkers.
Yeah, I am sure. Well, I think that's a good cast of the pod.
Yeah, go out and play Baldur's Gate 3. I
Yes, people,
highly
get it.
recommend it.
Go get it. My gosh. Yeah, PC or PlayStation, either one. Like, I was worried about PlayStation. No, it's fine.
I think the only thing that I would say PC gives you is the mods.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's that, and I'm sure there's some graphics stuff because I've seen a couple drop-ins. Like, my main character has a face tattoo, and sometimes it's just like a smudge.
Yeah,
but it's only for a couple seconds, and then poof, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
So,
it's a beautiful game on top of everything. So
it is. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Larian, Chef's Kiss. Great job.
They did an amazing job.
Yeah.
And I was a little worried because I didn't really enjoy Divinity, but they definitely nailed the Baldur's Gate life.
Yes. Yes, they have.
Yeah. And the characters are great.
Yeah.
The NPCs can always talk to them.
Yeah.
Like random NPCs, you're like, they're not gonna have anything to talk about. And you talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. I talk to everybody.
Yeah. I'm very excited to talk to you.
Yeah.
Like I said, because I know one thing that I screwed up big, and I want to see if you screwed up as well.
Oh, time will tell.
Yeah. So, but I think that's a good place to end for the week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please take care of your flags correctly.
Yes.
Please do not decorate for Halloween for another 2 weeks.
No. If you do, we will find you.
We will find you.
All right, folks. Take care.